Hey, yo, B. What's going on, everybody out there? Mr. Sandman signing back in once again. Talk about the old fashioned wrestling on the Council Roundtable episode 29. 29 episodes, man. This is definitely what's up. Man, we're getting up there, man. We're getting up there, B. And I'm loving the episodes that we're doing, the topics that we're tackling. I'm definitely here for it. Yeah, B. So, as everybody knows, the wrestling world is on fire right now. When it comes to this new MJF promo, I guess you could call it his version of the pipe bomb. And shit, man, very interesting stuff. And this, I ain't a lot. It's been stuff that I spoke about from before right on this very channel and this very roundtable. I mentioned the same stuff from before when it came to this dude Tony Khan bringing in these the ex WWE guys and giving them a bigger paycheck than the homegrown talent or the EVPs of the company. And I think that's the reason why, or the main reason why Cody left in the first place. MJF, he just was like, you know what? He got tired of the nonsense. Because let's really be real. These dudes is the same ones that was trying to keep AEW afloat during the pandemic, and it's like once the pandemic died down, what may have you. Let's not get it messed up. The pandemic is still around, but since it died down, what may have you. He started bringing in more ex-WWE guys like a Daniel Bryan, like a CM Punk, like a John Moxley, especially John Moxley. Like I still don't understand how they can say this dude is worth $6 million a year. I'm not hating on anybody's pockets, but business is business. Let me bring my dudes up here real quick.
Who you talking about?
What's going on? What's going on?
What's going on? Let's go on. I got a lot to get off my chest. Like
Yeah.
MJF, you know what? Hello. I liked him just for the simple fact that he's kind of like the modern old school heel. But now as I think about it, he got some real.
You got some what? We lost you. We just cut off. Yeah, we just lost Sky.
Matter
Probably
of
lost.
fact, every title run he had.
You got hold on, Sky. You're gonna have to rewind that because you had cut out for a brief second.
Oh, okay. I said MJF, he has some real gripes to feel like he's underpaid because he was the first person to be with the lineup. He started his first feud with Cody Rhodes, and I think he's thankful with Cody. I think they still close friends because
Yeah, they
Cody
are.
made Cody made MJF and MJF elevated Cody. Now, I don't think a lot of the people in the back like MGF's comment, like those guys from NXT that came over to AEW, and it sounds like they are getting paid more, and they have regressed as performers. Adam Cole ain't on MGF's level. He's doing childish stuff with the Young Bucks. John Moxley never amounted to nothing except for that title run that he got recently. And I looked at the contracts. They John Moxley makes $6 million a year. How in the
Yep.
world you give him $6 million and he can't even stay on tour because of his alcohol problem?
No, didn't he get cleaned up?
Yeah, so-called got cleaned up, but it's just like Jake the Snake Roberts. How many times he went to rehab? Like they're paying him John Cena money, and he's
Yeah,
not even John
I just
Cena.
say this, like when it comes to Moxley, I think he's one of the main reasons why a dude like Cody Rhodes left and like a MJF is disgruntled because I don't think he's even worth that much bread a year. I don't even think MJF is worth that much bread a year. None of them dudes is worth that much bread a year right now.
I think MGF wanted at least, for what it sounds like, MGF is making less than $1 million. He should make at least 1.5. Hangman Page makes one. Hangman Page, yo, I found out Pac makes $1 million, and he can't even he can't even stay healthy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I heard about it too. Yeah.
Jim Cornette, his podcast show, he exposes a lot of the flaws that goes on with AEW. Now I don't agree with everything he says because he is a Southern 60-year-old man from the South that's into wrestling than wrestling.
Right, he's old school. He's old school.
But a grown man can see when something looks stupid and you have the wrong people in certain positions. Look at it now. There's no strong champion. I was raving on about Jade. I take that back. And you know why I had to take that back because Jade don't carry herself like a champion. I understand we're adults and we're sports entertainment, and this is professional sport. But her Red Velvet needs to get off Instagram. They on their way too damn much. Posing, twerking. If you was to look at how Jade acts, and I understand Bianca Belair is in the WWE, and you look at how they market Bianca, who is a better influence? One's classy. That's why everybody loves Bianca. And the baddies are ratchet. They're pretty much right in the typical stereotype how black females act in the street.
Well, I guess it fits their name though. They're the baddies, so of course they're gonna be on Instagram twerking. Bianca Belair is not that type of character, so you're not gonna see her on Instagram twerking or whatever because she's held in a different caliber. Like she's known for athleticism and her creativity.
But here's the thing. Don't you think Jay needs to chill out because she has a daughter? That ain't an image that you want to portray.
You could be right. Well, I don't think Jay Cargill is really going that crazy. Though. I don't think Jay Cargill is really making herself look crazy online. I wouldn't say that.
She do. Everything is bitch. I'm that bitch. Bitch this, bitch that. I'm tired of hearing that shit. Come up with some new lines. Be like Chris Jericho. I love Chris Jericho, even though he's goofy as hell, because he's a wizard. 2019 was a little bit of the bubbly. Now he's a wizard.
The Le Champion.
Le Champion 2020-21.
But that's what he is, though. Jericho always recreates himself. We know Jericho for being like that.
He recreates himself, but he don't give himself a bad reputation.
I want to go. Well, more times than none, I would say. Like he did have his moments when he did a little crazy, like when it came to his opinion on certain things. But that's neither here nor there. Nate, what's going on? You mad quiet? What's up?
What's up, man? No, I just letting the guy speak. That's fine. No, Moxley deserves $6 million because he's the first guy, the major guy to come from WWE. So you always got to pay the first guy the big money because that basically will lure in the other guys from the company to come in, which will bring in more revenue for the company. So
I would rather them give Jericho.
No, I know. Yeah.
Why didn't they give that money to Cody? He was
Cody's
the
part of
second
like the
man in
MV.
charge.
Cody's part of like the quote unquote like CEO ownership kind of group. So he doesn't really need the money because he can make money in other avenues. So he didn't really need that franchise money. Plus, it was a new company, so you want to build it up first. Worry about the bank later. So
worry about the bank. What bank? They ain't worried about the bank. Tony Khan
well,
is
you
a
still got to get
billionaire.
revenue. You still got to get revenue from your T-shirts, your pay-per-views, the video game, and stuff like that. You got to worry about the back end first. So you got to worry about the front before you worry about the back.
They already had the revenue. Why would they give Moxley $6 million signed on a dotted line? But you don't pay Cody
because they wanted to lure that big star. You need that big star, and he was, the guy with the Shield and stuff like that. So he was like, a lot of people think he was really the key guy of the Shield, not Roman, not Seth. So,
what
and
smart
plus,
thinks that?
And
y'all
plus,
see that comment down there?
Oh Jesus Christ, Pillman.
Probably overthinking.
Jesus Christ.
You see that comment down there though? That comment, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but Jericho's a pillar. He's not really like the main, like WWE guy. He's cool and all. Jericho's good, but he's basically just the veteran you sign. He's like the guy you sign from a baseball team. He's like a DH. He's got 500 home runs. He can't play a position anymore, so you put him as a DH. Jericho's great and all, but Moxley's truly the key signee that they got from the WWE. I'm not shitting on Jericho, so.
Yeah. So what's going on, man? Like, I was wondering if you could play the correspondent job tonight within this roundtable episode. Since
right now the Bucks are fighting the Lucha Brothers. A pretty hot match still going on right now, still in progress.
Good.
Yeah, since Rampage is live right now, Toe could give us, the little, correspondence of what's going on with that show.
It's live.
Oh, the Hartley Boys. The Hartley Boys, like Jim Cornette calls them.
We're live, pal.
Yeah, I don't let you.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
Anytime I hear about the Hardy Boys, I think about those stupid books when I was a kid in elementary school. The Hardy Boys, or like.
You remember that, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's all I think about.
Wasn't it like from the Babysitters Club or something like that?
Yeah, it was something like around there. Yeah, Babysitters Club, Hardy Boys. Yeah, that's something like connected.
Yeah, and probably overthinking said like he is a bigger star than Mox.
Jericho's great. Jericho's the only guy that can reinvent himself and he'll get over. That's how good Jericho is,
But isn't the only way Moxley can be good is he's in some death match?
Yeah.
He's very big. He's not a great worker.
So can you just turn the TV down? This is just a little bit, my dude, because we can barely hear each other.
Oh, my bad. All right, sorry about watching TV now.
Thanks a lot.
We don't want Tony Schiavone killing us right now.
Tony Schiavone. Yeah.
Why is he even in the? Why is he even? He was garbage.
You like Tony Schiavone?
No.
Oh my god.
Why? I'll tell you why. Hulk Hogan, you can go to hell. That's why.
Straight to hell. And every Nitro or pay-per-view, this is the biggest match of our sports history.
This is the biggest match of our history.
It's the biggest match, biggest night.
The fuck? Phoenix just kicked out of the Meltzer driver. I mean, Dave's jacking off to this match. 6 stars.
Geez. 6 stars.
Nah, Tony Khan over there. Yo, I'm sorry. Somebody needs to grab Tony Khan, sit him down.
Oh shit! They just took off Penta's mask. The little fucks.
Oh shit!
I mean, it really don't matter. He been buried since the House of Black hit him. Took over. Penthouse, like Cornette would call him.
Penthouse.
Yeah,
that was a great match. The Young Bucks won. The finish was Matt Jackson took off Penta's mask, so then they gave Phoenix the BTE trigger. I like
he needs a new character change. You talking about the dude that said Seto Neto, that dude?
Yeah.
He needs something new. Like it's hard for him to, I don't know, I guess retire. I'm not gonna lie though, but when he was Impact champion, he was a little lit. I liked him when he was Like he was going around breaking people's arms and breaking people's wrists and Impact. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, but it's hard to take him serious when you lose your title to a pint size named Austin Aries.
Hey, that's the greatest man to ever live. Watch your mouth.
Oh
yeah. No, sell Morrison's finish and then walk out the ring.
Yo, that was so petty. He just
that was disrespectful.
Yeah.
That was disrespectful. But to be honest, like I hate Morrison's finish. He never hits it.
Yeah, the Starship Pain, right?
Yeah, Starship, no pain. Starship botch.
I remember one time Jericho had the New Day on his podcast, Talk is Jericho, and Jericho called Big E the pillow finish of the big ending because he don't feel anything. Jericho said that he loved working with Big E because taking the big ending was easy because it's Big E taking all the bumps.
Yeah,
and you know what? That ain't that great to know that he can, a big man powerhouse like that can put you on your shoulders, you hit the ground, and you can be like, hey, I can get up tonight and bang my wife and not feel a freaking thing.
Yeah.
That's what made the move. It just looked. I never was a big fan of the big ending. It looked super safe. I ain't gonna lie, Wasteland looked more powerful than the big ending.
Do you know they said Kane was the safest worker in the business?
Yeah, I heard that too. Him and Big Show.
Kane, Big Show, Bret
Hart never hurt anybody.
Orton, like those are some of the safest.
Miz is kind of safe too. He's
definitely Miz. Miz is like the first. On top of the list.
The only time Miz ever got heat was that time Truth went for the dive and Miz just missed him completely. I remember for that. That was a while ago though. But
I remember that. But they blamed them. It was like, come on, now you couldn't really blame him for that because this dude was already halfway towards the mat. Like he would have had to catch him with a baseball slide. The Miz.
So the whole MJF situation, don't worry about it. He's getting bank. At the end of this, he's getting money. He's going to get the world title.
Well, here's the thing, though. Didn't they take his merch off the show?
Yeah, don't worry about it. He'll get it back.
Yeah, they took
Tony will take care of it.
We'll see, because I'm going in. We going in next Wednesday, so
people are making bootleg T-shirts. Fire me, fucking Mark.
They're also not mentioning him on their social media. No mention on YouTube. No mention on Twitter. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool angle. So.
I wonder what the contract detail has to say for that. Like, what money up front did he give him? Because I think Tony Khan ain't got no backbone. He'll fold.
He probably gave him
like a good $200,000. But that's the thing, though. Like, do you really think he gave him money after he fucked up all that money that previous weekend with that meet and greet?
Yeah.
You gotta think of that.
What he probably did was he probably gave him a guarantee, not necessarily a money deal, but more like, if you stay, I'll push you to the moon in X amount of months or something like that. That's probably what he did.
I honestly think he signed a new contract with this thing.
What we got going on here?
They said when the show went off the air, Punk chased them off.
He chased them when they went to commercial. He had like one boot. Yeah.
Yeah, when they faded to black, he chased. But that's what.
That was
like going to Punk. I heard that's what aggravated his injury even more. Him basically chasing him more because, as you guys seen, he only had one boot on. He was barefoot.
That was the only mistake they made. That Dynamite was great. The only thing I would have did was I would have opened with that or closed with that because you start off hot or you end hot. So
that would have been a good.
They should have ended with that. They should definitely ended with that.
Because people forget that the Punk pipe bomb that closed the Raw.
That closed
it. So you know.
Yeah. So here's the thing: was it a shoot, or they was like, all right, JM, we're gonna let you get your time and speak your mind. I think when he started that cursing, they was like, oh, cut it off.
Well, no, I wouldn't even say that because they always say shit on Dynamite.
No, he said motherfucker.
No, he only said fuck, and he only said you only got away with fuck once.
Call him
After
fucking
that,
Mark.
they censored it out of all the other videos. Oh man,
Yeah,
but the very first time they went live, he said fuck once, but he said shit multiple times. So that's what we do. They love saying shit on Dynamite. That's like they go to word.
I just want to do a quick update. Hobbs, Ricky Starks just killed some jobbers. Big ups to finally see. Big ups. It's nice to see Starks and Hobbs featured consistently. Big fan of Starks. Big fan of Hobbs. Hobbs did an interview before Double or Nothing, and they asked him what his goal is, and he said his goal is he wants to be the first African American AEW champion. I'm all for it. Good shit, Hobbs.
Keith Lee's gonna be that guy.
Oh God.
Keith Lee.
So you like someone who reminds you of a character on Street Fighter.
Why not? Who you run? Street Fighter?
I mean, that's basically Hook. I mean, that's Hook's whole stitch. Hook basically looks like.
So you like Balrog from Street Fighter?
Keith Lee don't look now like Balrog.
Hook looks like Sagat.
Balrog is that guy.
Who's that green guy from like Brazil? I used to fight him.
Blanca.
That was Blanca.
Yeah, Blanca. Yeah, I used to like him.
I just found out about the Fei Long thing last week. That's fucked up.
Yeah, yo, me too. Yeah, I didn't know. Like the Lee family really pressed hard on that shit. Like, basically, they didn't want people to use like the Bruce Lee's trademark or likenesses.
Oh wow.
I mean,
that's why you never seen Fei Long in all the Street Fighter games.
Yeah, what confuses me is why it took them so long. Like, Fei Long's been in the game for years. Like, that's how you know they don't pay attention.
Well, look at Tekken.
Yeah.
You know what? And you got a point too. Like, I just find it funny. Tekken could still have this dude, what's his name? Martial Law and Forest Law. Both of these motherfuckers is Bruce Lee clones. They can get away with that, but Street Fighter can't still use Fei Long.
All right, that's so we got a Black Excellence segment. We got Stokely, Kiara Hogan, Red Velvet, Jade. Kiara's about to face Athena, former Ember Moon. So there we go.
She about to get squashed.
Which I thought Stokely joining the baddies.
I think it's a great fit. Stokely's great. And the other thing I got to say about Stokely, to keep it short, he's a great manager, old school. And the only reason he left WWE is because it took them too long to give him something to do. Because we talked about that already. He joined. What the fuck is Athena wearing? She's got like dressed like a Final Fantasy kid. Whatever. She's a fucking geek. Anyway, when Stokely went to WWE, that was before AEW became a thing. He went there like March, April 2019, and he wasn't on TV until like summer 2020. I remember that. It was like 18 months or some shit. So anyway, Athena's fighting Kiara. The match just started. So yep.
He reminds me of that Clarence guy that used to have in WWF. That's Stokely.
Oh yeah, I remember that guy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Kiera Logan has no business in the ring.
Yeah, Kiera Logan, she's okay. She's not that bad.
She don't need to be in the ring with Athena. I guarantee she's gonna botch her finish. Finisher.
Oh, the match just started. Let's see what they got. I'm not too familiar with Kiera. I saw some of her work in Impact with she's Impact Knockout Champion now. I feel like I should know her name. Tasha something. Tasha Steeles or something like that. So.
Oh yeah, I heard. I think her name Tasha Steele. I think. But chill.
I gotta watch more Impact.
Yo, hold on, hold on. You already know. It's that dude that y'all love to hate. I'll pull up real quick.
Oh, Snoggles.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we need that. We need to have a little talk.
Well, it was good.
What's going on, B?
Who's the guy in this podcast that supports Scorpio Sky? I want to have a word with Josh.
Sky, what's wrong with him?
He is by far the most overrated waste of space.
Oh my god.
Rocco. Big Rocco. Come here, you big dog, you. There you go.
Rocco.
You
got Johnny Grunge there? Rocco Rock and Johnny.
Shout outs to Rocky to Rocco's Modern Life, man. That show was crazy.
Oh hell yeah,
Rocco's baby.
Remember they used to do that show live? They used to do that show live. That was crazy. That one season.
All right, here's my question: Who really can take Scorpio Sky seriously? Not even as a champion, but as a wrestler.
I don't take him seriously as a heel. He's too bad as a heel.
Dude, there are far worse. There are far worse champions in wrestling than Scorpio Sky.
Oh God! Don't even talk about Storm.
There are far worse
Lance
champions
Storm is cool.
in wrestling today.
Oh, right.
To me, the worst champion today is fucking the Austin Theory dude in WWE. That guy is green as grass.
He looks like a Joker, like a young Joker when he's.
He looks like a generic call, a creator wrestler from a wrestling 2K. That's what he looks like.
And also, I think one of the best champions out right now in the industry is that dude Hammerstone, man.
Yep.
I think Hammerstone
piece of shit
is being booked real good.
You know why Vince likes Austin Aries? I mean Austin Theory.
Well, Shawn Michaels not around. He's a new boy toy.
No. He's like Austin. You know, I'm 74 years old, and I love a man with muscles. So take off your shirt. Let me see your body. Oh yeah, right there, flex. Ooh. Yeah, flex.
What I hate the most about Austin Theory is his gimmick just seems like a generator. I feel like in WWE they just have random gimmicks. They put it on a piece of paper, they pull it in a hat, and they just pull it out. And it's like they pulled it out and they just said, "Oh, you're gonna take selfies. That's your gimmick." Like at least when Tyler Breeze did it, Tyler Breeze seemed like the kind of dude that was into that kind of stuff. Like he was into it. He had the selfie stick. He had the jacket. He had the furry pants.
He had personality.
He was super into the gimmick.
He could wrestle.
Yeah.
He's a little undersized.
That was his downfall.
But see, here's the thing, right? Like we were just talking about in the group chat, well, JCD, about how Vince he tones down these dudes' offense a lot, and I understand that you want to keep people safe for longevity. You know what I mean? That's all good. You know what I'm saying? But he plays it way too safe, man. And then only that, let's really be fucking real. It's not like you're gonna keep that motherfucker for long anyway. You end up firing that same dude like the next year.
Your mic sped up or something. Sam, man, are you on speed or something? Your mic sounds sped up.
Yeah, your mic is fucked.
You got YouTube playing in the background?
No, it just sounded really fucked.
I'll sound now.
Now you sound good. There we go.
You
sound like he sped up or something.
He might have had YouTube playing in the background.
It was fucked.
No, I don't YouTube playing in the background.
Good now. It's good now.
He needs to move his antenna.
Appreciate that. But go ahead, Snow. What you were saying, no?
Can you hear me? Because it sounds like Sam is breaking up on my end.
Yeah, I hear him scrambling. Yeah, I can hear a little scrambly.
Wait, hold on, Dan. What the fuck?
What about me though? Am I clear?
You sound good.
Yeah, you sound
good.
Oh, okay.
Am I still breaking up?
It's like you can hear it's like gravelly, a little gravelly.
It's like you sound like when you're in you listen to the radio in the car and it's like staticky, like in and out.
Yeah, static
like that.
Like when you hit to like the 100s on the radio station, like when you get to 105, 106, like that's what it sounds like.
Yeah, those bootleg stations.
You're like 2 notches away from AM.
Speaking of radio, man, I'm gonna fucking show my age. Speaking of radio, there's like this station down in my area that just play. Gosh, I feel like fucking old saying this. There's this station in my area that plays nothing but retro music. Music by today's standards being 90s music, 2000s music.
That sounds like me.
Man. I don't give a shit, man. It's the only station I can listen to because the music today is fucking ass.
Well, that sounds like me. That sounds like me because when I'm driving, I usually just blast all my whole playlist so everybody around wherever I'm at can hear me. So like today I'll play today I was playing Jay-Z's Blueprint. I was playing some DMX. Some really good old school stuff. Like I was even playing 90s club music. You know what's that one that Rhythm as a Dancer song? I was playing that shit. You believe it? I was jamming.
It's like back in the day, like 85 out of 100 songs were great. Now it's like 15 out of 100, if that. You know.
Well, you know what else too? It's fucking music sucks dick. Let me tell you something about music real quick, because I made a video about this on TikTok. Why the fuck are songs 2 minutes long? Where's the rest of the fucking song?
Yeah.
Why do I have to download it?
I'll tell you why, Snugs. It's 2 minutes long because people don't have attention span to listen to more than 2 minutes.
Nah, but then they have some good ass beats, and then all of a sudden they cut it short.
Remember back in the day when you had like BET and I'm speaking as if like MTV and BET are dead. Like they're still here, but like they suck so much they may as well be dead. But remember when they had shows like TRL and
I used to watch TRL.
They used to play the whole music video back then.
Oh my god,
that's worse. You sound like you're in a toilet.
Yeah, like you're in a submarine.
1, 2, 1, 2.
I remember I used to watch, like, when I used to get up for work in the morning, I used to listen to, like, MTV music videos from, like, 6 or 7 in the morning till, like, 9 or 10. I was like, man, they used to get my day started. Now it's just reality. Then when I started seeing 16 and Pregnant, I'm like, fuck you.
That's what happened, man. That's what happened. The fucking reality TV killed it. I used to listen to I used to listen to VH1 Soul.
I'm trying to know.
In high school.
It's
you know, the thing is, for 16 and Pregnant, I used to sit there and get mad because I'm like, you mean to tell me these motherfuckers made a mistake and they get rewarded with a show?
Yeah. Someone's got to buy the diapers and shit. Pampers.
See, I liked it better when it was Room Raiders.
Yo, Sandman, I'm gonna sound like a pervert, man. You gotta check this out, man. There's so much ass in this match. Holy shit.
Whoa.
Ass. Yeah.
Oh, she just fucking killed Kiara with the stunner, whatever the fuck it's called.
Oh,
that's another thing. Speaking of stunners, Austin Theory needs to change his special.
I want to now.
There we go. That's good.
Better.
Much better?
Yeah. There we go. That's good.
Am I crackling? I'm going to make sure.
No, you're not crackling, but I'll take a Big Mac, medium fry, and a Coke. Sounds like you're in
Yes.
Yo, man, all I gotta say is this match. All I gotta say is this Athena Kiara Hogan match is gonna be on Pornhub before this show.
Nice.
Oh, they're showing off the cakes?
Yeah, there's a lot of cakes, man.
That's what I'm talking
about. I was enjoying that MJF promo.
Oh my god. They got bootleg t-shirts. Fire me, you fucking Mark t-shirts out there, man.
Yeah.
Yo, is she wearing the big booty shorts? Didn't she say she didn't want to wear no big booty shorts?
Oh, I see Jay's wearing a thong. What's going on?
I want to see Charlotte wear a thong.
AEW After Dark? Shit.
Dude, Charlotte ain't got no booty. Stop.
She's married.
I don't care. I mean, Andrade gonna fight tomorrow. I don't care. Fuck him.
You trying to get
that coming back Sunday to Phoenix.
Man, you know Jay. Who is it? One of them said Jay looked like Shelton Benjamin with a wig. I felt
that's fucked up.
Oh, she reminds me in her face of Lisa
Yo,
Turtle.
I'm
Was it a white guy? Was it a white guy?
Yo, Jay looked like Shelton Benjamin with a wig.
Yo, I was mad about that. I was done mad.
That's fucked up.
That ruined your whole image, huh? You don't want to look at her no more.
I'm like, yo, this girl is very pretty, but then they talked about the muscles, and I'm like, you know what?
The only way to know for sure if she's Shelton Benjamin is if you put a ladder in front of her.
Okay,
and she starts
CM Punk is about to make whatever this announcement is. I'm gonna mute myself and see what he's got to say. I'll be
Yo, play. Yeah, turn it up.
Foot?
Turn it up. We can everybody just hold on, y'all. Let's see if we can hear it real quick.
Probably gonna tell the world how shitty he is.
No, he wants Okada. Fuck Tanahashi.
He's still limping.
Yeah,
he's probably gonna tell us Celtics in 4.
I don't want we won't get in trouble for letting him speak through this audio.
Hell no, CM Punk better open his phone while he's in the middle of his promo and hit you with a strike.
CM Punk think he's slick. Now all of a sudden he injured. Now you want to try to overshine MJF's pipe bomb. CM Punk ain't low. He know what he doing there. He said, "How dare you take the attention off of me?"
Now you know what? I think that's who MJF directed his attention to. He called him. I don't think they rock like that. I don't think they get along.
You'd be surprised. A lot of wrestlers don't like each other, but they do it for the sake of business.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know. MJF ain't got no filter.
I mean, look at Edge.
I can't wait to go there next Wednesday, boy. Woo.
Oh yeah, you're gonna make your money on that. I can't wait.
Hey, let me know how Red Velvet look in person.
I got you.
let me know when you see Andrade so you can punch him in the face for me.
Andrade.
Why?
Because you're gonna tell your job is to punch him in the face and tell him that Snuggles and Charlotte are meant to be.
I'm gonna tell her he's a damn idiot. Like, why you married? She looked like Shorty from The Walking Dead.
That's good. Yeah, tell him he's an idiot, and then have him break up with her, and then I'll make my move.
Did you see Andrade bringing in that new guy? Looked like a skit from Scarface too. Like, where's the
Punk is crying.
Hook? What?
Is he barefooted like he came out last week when MJF was out there?
He's dropping the belt. He must be hurt seriously.
No way, really?
What, his feelings?
Oh man,
he did a whole press conference talking shit.
You hearing it here first? This dude CM Punk might retire tonight.
That's probably his knee.
Are we potentially about to witness CM Punk's retirement live right
MJF's
now?
gonna jump him. MJF's gonna jump him.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, he should do that.
When I got here earlier today,
let's let him talk.
MJF should do a Rick Rude.
Hold on, let's let him talk.
Turn around and go home and just go hug my wife and Larry. And when I say every bone in my body, I mean even the broken ones. But my brain told me to stay, and my gut told me that everybody here live deserved an explanation, so here I am.
He about to take his ball and go home.
Yo, share, sub. Like, share, and sub.
Since I stepped foot here in All Elite Wrestling, that I was going to wrestle and give you my all until the wheels fell off. I got good news and I got bad news. Which one you want first?
Bad news. Now shut up and tell us. Bad news. Bad news.
Because the last thing I ever wanted to feel is like I was letting any of you down. The last thing I ever wanted to do was leave you feeling disappointed. So I hope thus far I haven't made you feel that way.
All fair use, AEW. All fair use.
I have loved every single second I have been in this ring. Every single time I've been in this ring in front of all of you has been a gift I never thought that I would be able to experience ever again. So, okay, here's the bad news. The bad news is I'm injured and I need surgery.
Yeah. I told you he was going to take his ball and go home.
The biggest one is my heart. Because I love nothing more than
Mark Henry did it first.
I love everyone one hell of a run. That's the bad news. The good news is I can still do all that. I told you I was going to go until the wheels fall off. Well, the wheels are still there. They haven't fallen off. It's just that one of them happens to be broken. But I've come back from worse. I felt better than I feel today, but I am here to tell you that I've also felt a hell of a lot worse. This is a bump in the road. It hurts. It hurts like hell. I want to wrestle for you. I want to wrestle right now. And that being said, Let's talk about this title. Let's talk about being AEW World Champion. I told Tony before I came out here that I don't want to hold this place up. There is a long laundry list of talent in the back that can fill my shoes.
Tournament time.
I'm talking Bryan Danielson. I'm talking Jon Moxley.
They want to do a tournament
I'm not
this
here to
summer.
stand in anybody's way. I told Tony I would relinquish this title, but Tony told me that he believes in CM Punk. And he believes this is just a bump in the road, and I'm going to tell you, God damn it, I needed to hear that. Because sometimes
All fair use. All fair use. All fair use.
Eddie Kingston.
Where's
sometimes
MJF?
I get a little down on myself. And then doubt creeps in. And then doubt can ruin anything, but standing here in front of you, I'm going to promise you one thing. I'm not going to let that doubt creep in. I'm not going to let it ruin anything. And the get back is going to be bigger than the setback. I'm champion for a reason.
Yo, MJF should come right now and fuck up his leg more.
Yep.
Faster,
Run up on him
stronger,
and fuck his leg up more.
hungrier than ever before. And God damn it, I will
I think
prove
lightning should hit him.
exactly why I am the best in the world.
Oh, he's lying.
What an announcement from CM Punk. Wow. I mean, that's blockbuster news there, guys. It's unfortunate. He's got a mess up.
Oh, man. Where's MJF at?
Nah, where Eddie Kingston at? Break his leg even more.
Now I
He already
understand
got
why
beef with
MJF.
Jericho. We mean where Eddie Kingston at? That would be completely random. Well,
Too bad Owen was not around to kick his leg out of his leg.
Now I understand why MJF's promo, why he was upset when you think about it. Because he's probably sitting there going, you gave this motherfucker the championship belt and he's injured.
Exactly.
But you had an opportunity to give that belt to me while he can lose and go get surgery. And now you just basically made this whole thing become a tournament now, as opposed to me winning it fair and square.
You know what? This opens my eyes on so many things.
Yo, Tove,
if
you
that's the
stupid,
case,
Tove.
why didn't they give the title to Brody? Why didn't they give the title to Brody Lee when he was still alive? Why didn't they get the title to Brody Lee when he was hot?
Yep.
Well, he did have the TNT title.
Well, COVID shut shit down.
I don't want to hear about that TNT title. That thing is as worth as Charmin toilet paper.
Well,
so he's flying.
I like Charmin.
Charmin's good shit.
One ply.
It literally cleans their asses.
Like a sheet of easy water.
That thing hits your butt cheek so smooth, no pause.
Whoa!
Whoa, no pause.
So let me guess, they're gonna have a Joker spot in this tournament. It's gonna be MJF. There we go.
I hate when they do that. They add like card names.
Now we gotta see Hangman
give him the title.
We gotta see Hangman climb up to glory again. Nobody want to see that Hangman struggle story again.
Why don't they just give the title to Bummertaker then? If they're gonna do
what do you mean? There ain't no such thing as a fucking Bummertaker. It's a fucking Undertaker.
Oh, it's such a thing.
You
He can literally do that and still become champion.
Oh,
because he said never say never.
Have Darby Allin or Wardlow win the title.
Undertaker literally should just go over there and be the Forbidden Door.
Yo, John, pull up, man. Stop playing. Like, yo,
wait a minute.
Tell John to pull,
you might,
pull up.
You might be on. You might be on to something. Maybe you think Wardlow's title ready?
No, not yet. Next year, maybe. If he'll take it off of MJF after MJF wins it.
Give it to the Perfect 10.
Oh God.
I'd
rather have Eddie Kingston win the title then. Shit.
I'd rather have him. That's a good idea.
If I was a promoter, I would give the title to Eddie Kingston.
Eddie Kingston is Savio Vega 2.0.
Give him the title with a pack of Newports. and tell him
Hey, what the hell? Hey, what the hell's up with Eddie Kingston? Is he gay or something? There was a picture with him and the referee.
Nah, I think
he's
that
not.
was Photoshop. I think
That was,
I think
I
he
thought
was.
it was like because it's like Gay Pride Month or something.
Yeah,
they did a picture.
that threw me for a loop too. I'm like, what the? Well, if he has more power to him, but
No, I don't
saying
give a
that
shit.
was Photoshop. Yeah,
I thought he was married. He had kids. He's married and have kids. I'm like, what's
right.
Man, let me tell you something. Eddie Kingston is the man of the people. You know how many people with gut can say
The dude walked down the ring with a gas can. In this economy with $5 gallon gas, that dude's fucking hardcore. I'm afraid of ciphering gas. Fuck, let alone dump gas.
Where we get the main event now is what's the guy's name? Is Scorpio against the guy from Top Flight? His name
Scorpio Sky and what was his name? Darius
Martin. Yeah, Dante Martin.
Dante Martin.
Yeah.
Like,
Scorpio Sky's got a Laker belt. That's cool.
This is the thing,
Nice
you know what I'm saying?
Nice
These motherfuckers,
like
this is the thing that motherfuckers be talking about with them jumping around and flying all over the place. It's cool to do that, you know what I'm saying? But let it mean something. Because, especially a dude especially like Scorpio Sky, I ain't gonna lie, that dude got a shitload of potential, what may have you. You can see him trying to get to that next level.
He comes as bad as a heel. He's much better as a face. I don't know.
Yeah.
I agree.
I think Ego, Ethan
Page is great. Page is great as a heel. He's a dick. He's a dick.
To me, what I would have done, I would have just did it differently. I would have let Ethan and the American Top Team do Dan Lambert, let them be heels, and then let Scorpio be tweener, who then turns face, and then you have Ethan turn on Sky, and then Ethan beats him, and then he becomes the new champ, and then
there we go.
They can feud, So
there we go.
But
I think that's what they're doing. I think basically it's a reason why they got this dude, Scorpio Sky, as basically like the front man of the Man of the Year, the Men of the Year. Him with having the TNT belt and all that, because that's going to set up for this dude, Ego Ethan Page, to turn on them.
Did you see what Paige Van Zandt said? She wants pay-per-view money. Get the hell out of here.
She want OnlyFans money.
She wants big bucks for pay-per-views and stuff.
Yeah,
she's gonna be contracted to Pornhub at the rate she's
going.
No, I know.
Word, like she's talking about OnlyFans. Maybe she got
OnlyFans. Yeah. Shout outs to Sammy and Ty Conti getting engaged. There we go in Paris.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
I know. Charlotte Flair was come out with OnlyFans right now. We won't see Snugs for months.
Oh, I've already seen her naked. She's already got photos on the internet.
There's nothing to see unless you like.
What do you mean?
I
she had a curvy body. She was in shape.
Curvy body. Only that's curvy on her body is her nose.
Yeah, right.
She has no ass.
Yo, she's bad as fuck, yo. Not only is she beautiful. Not only is she beautiful, but she's royalty. Like she's literally
Italian and her sister.
She's got championship DNA. Like, what more do you want?
I want fucking Italia's sister.
No more. That's exactly what I don't want. No more at all.
Oh, man. I like to give Natalia's sister a running bulldog right into the bed.
Hey, man. If you like IHOP, that's fine. More power to you. I'm always going to choose Waffle House over IHOP. So,
well, you're like beat up.
Is it good?
It's like the same thing. Waffle House and IHOP.
No, it's just Waffle House is much more ghetto. You get much more fights in Waffle Houses. IHOP is much more.
Hey man, at least but at least Waffle House has actual, attractive.
Let me tell you something right now. Waffle House on their application used to have a thing on there where they would ask you a question that said, "Can you fight?"
That was Popeye. That was bullshit. That was about
Popeye, that was literally that's dead ass. That's dead ass. What used to be on the application back in the day for Waffle House? They used to literally ask you, "Can you fight?"
Wasn't she?
I remember one time I applied for Target. And it legitimately had like a quadratic equation question. I was like, holy shit. Why the fuck are you giving me an algebra test when I'm trying to apply for a job?
No, dead ass stuff. If you look on Google, the Waffle House used to have applications where it would ask you if you could fight.
You could fight.
Yeah,
Hit
because
somebody with a
like,
skillet. Hit somebody with a skillet.
yeah, like if you were a chef and you had a spatula and someone was causing some havoc in your restaurant, you could, smack them in the head with that. Like, yo, shut the fuck up.
Anybody see Top Gun Maverick?
Yes, great
Awesome.
movie.
Awesome.
Great movie, man. I saw both of them. I saw the first one years ago, and I saw it again just to like refresh my memory. And
Yeah.
like the new one, it did it justice because they brought back all the cool 80s soundtrack. They brought back the cool even the scenes from the first one. They made like similarities. I was like, fuck yeah, bro. I love this movie.
Bad for Val Kilmer. I felt bad for Val
Yeah.
Kilmer. God.
Yeah, I fucking hated that part. I was like, so sad to see.
Yeah.
He kind of talked. It was tough for him.
Yeah, but it was just sad because his real life condition. Like, fuck.
Mm-hmm.
It was a great movie. Definitely worth seeing.
I loved it, man. I saw it in IMAX. I was thinking about going to see it in 40X, but I figured with Tom Cruise flipping the fucking airplane upside down.
Yeah. Did they have the trailer for Mission Impossible and when you're watching?
Yeah. I saw the dude. I fell in love with Vanessa Kirby all over again. I was like, oh god, there's nothing else I need to do anymore. Vanessa Kirby is it.
Yeah, definitely a good movie.
But I'm interested in the new Mission Impossible because they brought back Kittredge, and they brought back like a lot of from the first movie. They brought back the bad dude. They brought back a couple other characters from the previous ones, and I'm like, yeah, this is what I'm talking about. But it's only gonna be part 1.
Give me 1 second. Yeah.
I've seen all the Mission Impossibles.
What was Mission Impossible? I never.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy about Top Gun that you mentioned it? Did you laugh when Tom Cruise was running?
Yeah. No, not really.
I love the Family Guy joke where he starts running and then it shows like a Tom Cruise clone and it's like, you can't run from me, gay thoughts.
Dude, I love that scene in Top Gun when he's shot down and he's in the snow, and I'm like, I know he's not about to run to homeboy. He really ran in the fucking snow the same way how he runs on regular pavement, and I'm like, bro, this is in every single time. What's even more funnier was before the movie started, they showed the Mission Impossible trailer, and they showed him in the trailer running, and it looked exactly the same as in the movie in Top Gun, except just with snow and pilot outfit.
Oh,
I'm sorry. Hate to interrupt you. I just checked the AEW Twitter. It's official. They've officially they relinquished the belt from Punk. So vacant is all elite.
Vacant. He arrives at AEW. He arrives. Yeah. No, I laughed at the scene where he broke like the mock barrier, and then he goes in that restaurant. He goes, "Where am I? Earth."
Yeah. Everybody looking at him, and he's just drinking the water. It wasn't even his.
Yeah. Lady. And then I like when they throw him out of the bar, and then the next day they see him walking, and he's a trainer. They're like, "Ah, shit."
Yeah, that's how the old one was kind of. But the lady who played that one chick, she died though in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they kind of did that in the same way.
I'm actually surprised. Outside of Cody's minor injury, it's the first time the champions have to forfeit the belt. So 3 years, that's a pretty good record. So
yeah. Well, you gotta remember they got a limited schedule. They really don't do house shows. So
yeah.
Wear and tear.
What was his injury? His foot?
His knee, I think. His knee.
Yeah, he didn't say specifically. He said his bones were broken or something like that in the promo.
Fucking pussy. No, I'm joking.
So that's why Hawk said he wants to be.
Not everyone could be the Undertaker.
Come on, Undertaker had an orbital fracture and still wrestled because he's got like godlike powers.
Yeah, because he's on coke and heroin.
No, it's called powers.
Nah, we both know that only Sting is on heroin and coke.
He's coked up. Coked up. You know when you're coked up when Daryl Strawberry and Dwight Gooden look at it and you say, "Damn, man, you really on the coke."
Nah,
That's a whole lot of coke.
Check this out. I think Magic Johnson was on coke because he confessed that him and James Worthy was running trains in the locker room.
Oh yeah.
Nobody beats
Man,
Lawrence
around
Taylor
that time,
Coke.
a lot of motherfuckers just went.
Yeah, a lot of people in the
A lot
NBA
of
were bad.
motherfuckers
Coke
just
was
doing
really
coke.
bad.
I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
Nobody
Lawrence-
beats
in the
Lawrence Taylor.
70s,
Lawrence
man.
Taylor smoked crack before the game. No wonder why he
Nah,
was so
Lawrence
ferocious.
Taylor was sniffing a line of coke on his helmet, right
He
there,
said
right
he
there
smoked-
in the middle of
he
a play.
He said during the game he used to think about smoking crack afterwards.
No, they said that he literally took a line on his, the helmet, the face mask.
Yeah,
He literally
the face
sprinkled some there and just like snorted it and then sacked the quarterback.
Wait,
Like, fuck.
hold up. That shit. They go through shit too fast on AW. Wait, what's this? We have a battle royale. Okay, battle royale will kick off Dynamite. Winner will face number one contender Jon Moxley in the main event for a shot at the interim AEW World Championship at Forbidden Door.
Forbidden Door.
Wow, this is gonna be some Japanese dude.
What is up
Motherfucker
with these
name's gonna
interim
be
titles?
the dude's gonna name Nagatabu Fukushi.
Nagasaki
They be like,
Hiroshima.
yo,
that's
you
his
know
name.
about Kikuchi? This dude Kikuchi won belts in a different galaxy. Like, the fuck out of here. I don't care about that nigga.
Yeah. His most famous moment was when he did the power driver and then pinned the guy 1, 2, 3.
You don't know about that dude, Mamaka Babushi? Mamaka Babushi did a drop kick off the top of the ladder. Fuck out of here with that
But
shit.
they haven't said who's in the battle royale. They just said it's going to be a battle royale. It's going to be the opener, and then the winner faces Mox in the main event.
So for Dynamite, right?
Right, for Dynamite.
Oh,
right.
babe, we gotta see the battle royal. They got a battle royal popping off.
Watch they give it to Adam Cole. I feel like they're gonna do something stupid.
So we're gonna get to see a lot of people.
Dr. Britt Baker, DMD.
Because he won the Owen Cup title, so they probably gonna give it to his fat, chubby behind.
Yeah, the number one contender goes against Moxley because Moxley's the number one contender. Whoever wins the battle, I don't know.
How is Moxley the number one contender? I
don't know.
Yo, just give the belt to Steve Blackman. Fuck it.
Yo. What's up, y'all?
Yo, peace.
Stop doing my boy dirty and just give the belt to
peace, y'all.
Kingston.
Yeah, what's up, y'all? Hey, look, I heard the CM Punk promo. It seems like the interim title seems to me, if that's the case, I think Tony Khan is keeping the chair warm for CM Punk because once CM Punk comes back, he's going to put the belt back on him. As far as CM Punk goes, that whole promo seems to me there's an ass kissing agreement between those two.
Yeah,
the way it sounds.
Y'all don't see where this is going? Come on, let's cut the bullshit.
Right? Yeah.
Let's cut the shit.
True.
And
why
MJF,
there it is again.
You already know MJF is gonna win this battle royal. We all know where this is going.
But why are you gonna give him an interim title?
The number one
why
contender?
gotta be the interim title?
Yeah,
MJF is gonna fight this dude Mox, and he's gonna beat Mox. That'll be the logical thing to do. I'm not gonna lie. I won't be mad if they do that.
Nah, you know what they should have did? They should have just did a ladder match.
MJF is on fire right now. This is a perfect opportunity for them to do that.
Right,
no, give the title to Eddie Kingston. Let's see.
Eddie Kingston is beefing with Jericho. Get off of this dude's cock.
What they gotta do is they have to have a.
He can't war with He can't do that right now. He's already in the middle of a match in Blood and Guts with the Jericho Appreciation Society.
Just give me 6 top wrestlers from AEW who are not in a big feud, and then put them in a ladder match.
He'll be in the Battle Royal. Now, Eddie Kingston, he'll definitely be in the Battle Royal. Now, what I would do, I would have him in the final.
What we gonna do? Look at stuntman Darby Allin before he becomes a cripple at age 40.
Yeah, it'd be Darby Allin, MJF, Wardlow, Eddie Kingston, Chris Jericho, and whoever you want to put.
Those are my 2 go-tos. Wardlow and MJF. It's going to be either or. That's going to win that Battle Royal.
That's 5 people right there that you could put in a ladder match and have them fight for that title.
Oh, okay. Confusion. All right. The winner will face Mox at Forbidden
This is what I
Door.
was trying to ask.
Not Dynamite. Okay.
Why is Moxley the number 1 contender when he didn't even do any work?
Because his theme song sucks.
Because he gets paid $6 million a year. That's why.
See, this all ties into me with the MJF shoot promo. It's like the ex WWE guys are getting free passes and free rides. You know, why don't somebody make a bunch of them fight? Make all of them fight in the battle royale.
That's why. Not to interrupt you, Malik. That's why it's a work shoot. It's a work shoot because if you look at Dynamite, the match before MJF's promo was CM Punk and FTR versus the Acclaimed and the Ass Boys. So you had three WWE guys. So you had three WWE guys beat AEW originals. And then the segment after that is you have MJF.
No, wait, hold on, stop. I didn't mean to cut you off, Tove. We're not gonna gloss over that. So they really not calling themselves the Gun Club no more? They're the Ass Boys now?
I don't mind that.
Yeah. I bet.
Hey man, look,
it's funny.
Billy Gunn
I
was
don't
Mr.
want
Ass
no
and
man
he was
calling
over.
himself the Ass Boy.
It's funny because it's Billy
How is that
Gunn.
any
Gun Club
different from
sound
Billy
much
Gunn,
better.
though? Billy Gunn
Listen,
was Mr. Ass and he got over.
If it was what's his name? If it was Rico or if it was like some weird wrestler, you have a point. Like if it was Velveteen Dream doing, I'd be like, you're doing too much. But it's Billy Gunn. I'm like, yeah, go ahead, Ass Boys.
It is one's boys.
I'm not gonna listen. I ain't gonna make fun of that because listen, I love the Attitude Era, but the Attitude Era had suspect shit. Road Dogg would hump on people every match. And
that was wild,
over.
crazy.
It was over. He would put you in the pump handle slam, and he would legitimately hump the guy.
Viscera killed somebody fucking him in the middle of the ring. Remember?
Oh, let's not talk about the Michael Cole and Heidenreich incident.
Well, nothing happened because it cut off before anything could happen.
Man, that looked like he was. The way they positioned the camera, and he put his hand on the door, and he said, and Michael Cole was like, nah, man.
Yeah. And it was in the shower too, right? In the locker room shower.
No, it wasn't a shower. It was in a regular room.
It's like a corridor somewhere in the back or something.
The way he positioned himself on Michael Cole, I was disturbed as a teenager. I was like, I'm like, yo, is he raping him? What the? And Vince thought about this in his dream. He had a dream about this happening to his son Shane. Vince is a sick individual.
No, didn't he want to do an angle? I heard he wanted to do like a rape angle and stuff with his son.
With Stephanie.
Yeah, with Stephanie,
I
incest angle.
Yeah, I remember that shit too.
Wait, remember when this dude? I remember this matter of fact, Toph, you said this story, this scenario about Vince wanting Kurt Angle to really lay in the tongue kiss.
Yeah. The segment where Kurt Angle was kissing Stephanie, it was actually Vince who was the camera guy because back then Vince was more hands-on. He would actually film some of the segments and. So Vince was filming Kurt make out with his daughter, and that was why like the segment was so awkward. Then when it was over, Stephanie was like, "You're a horrible kisser," and Kurt's like, "I'm not gonna kiss you for real if your dad right there." And then Stephanie called him a pussy. So
yeah, but there's actresses that kiss other dudes in movies.
Somebody phone in the background.
Yeah, Stephanie's a freak, all right. Stephanie's a super freak.
Stephanie was a
like
freak.
Rick James.
Yeah,
she's
she
a
told,
super freak.
She told Howard Stern she liked the back door.
A lot of females like
she likes
that.
The back
shit,
door,
though.
the front door, the side door,
A lot of females like that when you hit it from the back because you show them your power.
Stephanie,
I think every wrestler in the locker room over the years, at one time or another, hit Stephanie McMahon. Not just Macho Man.
What I was saying, Malik, was
I think so.
What you were saying.
I think John Cena was the
about,
only one. I think John Cena was the only one that touched Stephanie McMahon.
I don't think so.
About it. John Cena was taking.
You think John Cena smashed?
I don't think so.
He had Mickey James. He had Victoria. He had them all.
I don't think that was.
Charging.
Why you think they call him Big Game John?
What?
Big Game John.
Yeah. They call him Big Match John.
Big Match John, not whatever the fuck the other thing you said.
No, Big Game John sounds about right. Hey, look, I got a story for y'all on John Cena. A buddy of mine whose wife's friend was at a hotel in some town somewhere, and the WWE was in town. Guess who she saw at the pool from a window with 12 women in the pool with him? John Cena.
John Cena.
So,
Well,
and 12
he can
girls
do
in the
that.
pool.
He's single. He can do whatever he wants.
anyway, Malik, what I was saying was you were asking about the MJF thing.
Yeah.
The first segment was 3 WWE guys versus 3 AEW originals. Then the next segment was MJF going off. And if you remember, the segment after that was John Morrison, Johnny Elite versus Miro, 2 more WWE guys. That's not coincidental. That's on purpose. That's so it's all
bingo. Yeah.
So
you mean to tell me that booking is being booked around MJF's storyline?
What they did was what Tony Khan is doing is
that would be smart.
What Tony Khan is doing is he's doing what Brian Pillman did and what Paul Heyman did is he's taking a real life situation and turning it into a storyline. Basically,
and that's smart.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Really
like,
smart.
No, yeah, I'm saying I get that, but I'm saying like so basically all of AEW, like the whole entire card, was based on to be booked around MJF's storyline. Because
what makes you say that? Yeah, go ahead. What makes you say that?
No, because you're saying that the 2 matches before that promo was all ex WWE guys going over, and I'm like, okay, so you're telling me that they booked an entire card to support MJF's storyline. So that way he can get this, so that way he can have points in his promo about what he was talking about.
No, it's just, this been an occurrence ever since.
Hello?
You could just see it for yourself. Like MJF wasn't the only one that said that. I even said that on the show plenty of times.
Even
like,
Cody
this
was
dude.
like, I'm out of here.
As a matter of fact, I said it at the beginning of this show. After the pandemic, this dude just straight up shitted on his homegrown talent. And that's fucked up because it's like his homegrown talent held down that company during the pandemic. They could have went belly up. They could have went belly up too, especially a company that's just starting. They could have went belly up, but these dudes were still there and they made it work. All of the homegrown talent, like the only WWE guy they had there was what? Maybe only a Moxley and the Jericho.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. That's it. Like
I agree with you, but at the same time, I disagree with you because title wise, if you look at the championships currently, more original talents have held titles than WWE talents in AEW. That's where your argument doesn't hold up.
Yeah.
Now you could say that WWE talents are featured more, but if we're just talking about who have been champions, it's mostly been AEW original talents. So it's like literally half and half for the AEW title. You have Jericho, he's a WWE guy.
Twinkle Toes,
you got
Twinkle Toes Omega.
But then you got Kenny, and then you got Hangman. Those are original guys. And then you got Punk, who just dropped it. So that's like 3 WWE guys, 2 originals. I mean, we'll be here all day if we want to break down each title win. But
yeah. No, you do got a point, and I guess I'll rephrase that. Like when it comes to how they're being booked, but when it comes to the pay, then
the pay that matter.
Yeah, and that's what's making them, be disgruntled. Well, when it comes to a Cody Rhodes or when it comes to an MJF, like they're being booked good. Like you seen Cody, he was booked very well. Cody's being booked very well. This dude MJF, he's booked very well. He's like at the top of the totem pole. But it's like what you said.
Man, I'm telling you, they're gonna get the title of Adam Cole, and I'm not gonna watch TV.
Yo, stop hating on Adam Cole, man. That's blasphemy.
Dude, he looks like a skinny
That
dude
is blasphemy on this
the
channel. Don't ever.
He looked like he don't go to the gym. To me,
So
it sounds like
Jake the Snake didn't go to the gym either, and he was over like shit.
Nah,
He was at a bar.
He was that was his gym, the bar.
The bar.
Adam Cole looks like that type of guy that Triple H had to tell him, take your ass to the gym. You're representing me.
This is the thing though. Y'all gotta understand. Well, not y'all, but people that basically wanna disagree with this dude's work. He is like Shawn Michaels on with the volume turned up. That's Adam Cole. Adam Cole is not your typical meathead type of dude like that.
Call him a meathead.
He's that dude, like he's the rock star. He's a pretty boy rock star.
I hate to say it,
And
the only person that was close to Shawn Michaels, and you're not gonna like it, was Dolph Ziggler. But they did him dirty. They should have never pinned him up with Vicky Guerrero.
you bugging. That's when he was at his best.
Even though Vicky Guerrero, for some sick reason, was kind of nice to look at. I don't know why.
Yo, when he was at Vicky Guerrero, that's when he was at his best. That's when he was holding the mid card down with the Intercontinental title.
Bro, there's nothing wrong with cougars. If you like cougars, just say you like cougars.
Nah, that ain't no cougar that you admit. To me, the new cougar is Stephanie McMahon.
No, she's not.
No, she's not a cougar. That's a straight up. She's a straight up a predator. That's what she is.
She's a booger. She's not a cougar. She's a booger, like a booger.
Man, look here. Stephanie's beautiful. I know what you're talking about.
The fuck out of here. She look mad whack now.
She look better than Charlotte.
But that's a low bar, so.
Well, yeah, exactly. And the bar is her body.
Well, she's aging, and you can tell she's aging, especially by the neck and the face. But she's had work done. But see,
the only advantage,
of course,
the only advantage to Charlotte is the only advantage to Charlotte is because she's athletic. I'm sure you can do all kinds of positions you couldn't do with like a regular girl. So that must be nice, but still nothing to look at. But whatever.
Well, Charlotte Flair got a horse face. That's one thing about her.
She got a peacock face. She's like a Thanksgiving turkey.
Peacock, horse face, whatever, horse teeth. Just.
But
this dude,
that's his speed. That's his speed. I can't get mad at what he like.
Some people say,
but just to sit there and say she's the most beautiful chick in the world. Now you bugging.
I didn't say she was the most beautiful. Oh no, that's
not you. I'm talking about Snugs.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Snugs said that.
We have some people on here.
Like, stop it. Now you wilding. Like, come on, my dude.
You know what? I'm going to keep it real with y'all. Nobody, when she was in her prime, nobody was messing with Jackie. That's why Kurt Angle was smashing on a weekly basis.
Yeah, Jackie, she was cool. Jacqueline,
Well,
Jackie Moore.
She was a beautiful black queen.
Yo, Kurt Angle.
No, she still look the same to this day. Actually,
Kurt Angle let it know that he loved him some black women.
Hey, look, I'm friends with her on Facebook. She on Facebook for real. She got a problem on Facebook. I message her every now and then. She sometimes responds.
Yo, like we bring her on the show. Tell her to come through to the show. We can have a nice interview. Talk about the old fashioned wrestling.
Okay, I'll ask her.
You kill me with this old-fashioned wrestling.
Because that's what we're talking about. Talking about the old-fashioned wrestling. Yeah, we may talk about stuff that's up to date, but if you notice, we always revert back to the 90s.
Yeah, because we know today's product is just straight trash. I can't. Sammy Guevara and Scorpio Sky. That's your main event.
Oh, speaking of Sammy Guevara, do you know he proposed to his girlfriend today? It's an article up. It's a picture of him on one knee because he's got her a ring now. So they're engaged.
Well, they don't need to be on TV because it's pretty cringe. Pretty cringe.
Yeah. Especially after seeing him on Double or Nothing, tongue kissing right before the match when she was coming out looking like the Walt Disney character witch with the headpiece and stuff. I'm like, okay, that was straight out of WWE on that shit. No, but Charlotte Flair, look, I've heard Charlotte Flair is actually somebody years ago when she was first coming out. somebody said Charlotte Flair was a transgender because if you look at her neck, somebody did a YouTube video on it. Look at her neck. Her neck was like had like an Adam's apple type thing. So they're saying
that shit. That didn't look like no apple. That should look like a plum.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So people were
no,
saying
I remember her first naked video. I was like, oh my gosh, what the hell?
Maybe
yo, Snug. So we talking about your crush.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Can you hear me?
Clear,
yeah. No, am I clear though? Because I'm using a different headset.
No, you clear. Am I clear?
Yeah. It's just like I don't know. I was just talking. I don't know if you heard anything that I said before I had technical difficulties, but I'm not talking about MJF.
Go ahead. We reiterate.
No, I was just saying like how my question earlier before my headset died or went out of. I don't know what happened with the wire, but and that basically with Tony Khan with the whole card that just happened, you said that before MJF's promo, there was ex WWE guys that were going over. There was about 2 matches, and so I'm sitting there thinking like, so let me get this straight: the entire card was built around MJF's storyline.
Yeah, but if you remember, if you go back. The Raw after CM Punk's pipe bomb, when they were still 2 hours, that whole Raw was also focused on Punk. Because if you remember, the show started with, remember when Punk came out and he was like, and just in case they cut off my mic, I brought backup. Remember he took out the big megaphone, and then later that same show, and if you remember that same show was the Vince Punk contract negotiation. And then Cena came out like literally like a fifth of that show was the Punk stuff. So there's nothing wrong with that if you do it every now and then, you know.
But they also removed MJF from the internet.
Wrestling has done it before. It's just they don't do it too often. Like I always remember like the Nitro after Hogan turned heel and joined the NWO. Like that if you can find that Nitro after Bash at the Beach, it was like a funeral because it was just different wrestlers cutting promos on Hogan turning heel. There was like no matches. It was just people just talking about how betrayed they felt. That was back when they did the MGM Nitro at Disney. Remember? So, I mean, old school fans might remember that, but
let me make sure. You know what? Clear. You got a point. You got a point about that because that's when WCW was going like through their reset mode. You know, just like when Raw first came out, when Raw was trying to figure themselves out, like where they was gonna go with their niche. Remember, like the first few episodes of Raw was trash.
Yeah, they had some weird matches. Like they had IRS Man. They had like a bunch of gimmicky, like the construction guy versus.
Yeah, I think what was the main event of the first Raw? I think it was Shawn Michaels against a jobber. That was actually the main event. So, go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, by the way, Charlotte is beautiful. She's better than Stephanie McMahon.
Oh, right? God.
I'll make sure I get
right,
that in there.
You're right, Sam, man. Like and that's something that a lot of WWF fans or WWE fans don't talk about. Raw as a show, like the legacy of Monday Night Raw as a show, it didn't start getting good consistently until like 97. And the only reason it got good was because they took the formula that Nitro did and they copied it. So, it is what it is.
Yeah, like it got more. What do you mean? No. So
Snugs. You need Snugs. You're clearly younger, right? You need to go on Peacock, right? Go on Peacock whenever you can. Look at a random Raw from like 94 or 95. It wasn't good, bro.
Remember?
It was like 1 hour. You had like these random matches. It was like Yokozuna killing a bunch of jobbers. Lex was the narcissist, and he was the fake Hulk Hogan. It wasn't good, bro. It was cartoony. Now the pay-per-views, like the in your houses. I didn't say it was like it wasn't good, bro, man. Like Raw as a show,
it was all right. It had its moments.
Yeah, it did have its moments.
It had to build up.
It wasn't must watch. It wasn't.
It had what?
It didn't get consistently good until like 97, 98, when you had like DX, Austin, Rock, and all those guys. When shit started blowing up.
While WCW was going the movie route of trying to like corporate like movie and whatever was happening in entertainment, WWE wanted to bring the more realer side to it with the edgier content. So that's why I kind of said, I was kind of taken aback when you said that it copied WCW, because I'm like, they kind of did the opposite in a sense when they decided to stay away from the entertainment. I mean, yeah, they brought in like Schwarzenegger, but it wasn't like they brought in the actual character they played in the movie.
Schwarzenegger never been on Raw, fool.
Yeah, he did.
No,
SmackDown.
Yeah, he was. He was
He
on
did.
Raw in 99.
He actually got physical too.
Yeah,
no, and that was SmackDown. That wasn't Raw.
Oh, that's right.
No, but I was talking about as a product.
SmackDown.
I was talking about as a product altogether. No, but I was talking about as a product in general. Like they didn't really bring in people.
No, Snugs, like nah, like when Raw started getting good was when just like what this dude said. I think Scott said it. Or matter of fact, no, when you said it, Toph, like when they stopped the whole cartoony nonsense and they started having actual, characters that real life people could relate to.
I just said that.
Yeah.
I thought it was you. So I thought, oh my bad, my dude.
No, I said the game changers was when Bret Hart cut that promo after WrestleMania.
Right.
Yeah, I was saying that they went away from the Hollywood stuff and went straight to.
No, but you said 99. You talking about 99. I was talking about that happened way before then.
What happened was like 94, 95 were cartoony years for wrestling. Like wrestling was not in a good place. So you can find like shoots of Bret Hart talking about it where like after 92, the thought process a lot of wrestlers had was that it had peaked and that it wasn't going to get any bigger. Like the business was really bad. And like 94, 95, everything was cartoony and shit. And then what changed it, the big catalyst was Hogan joining. Well, actually, it was Scott Hall showing up.
No. I say even before then. Like, it started picking up steam. Like, Raw really started picking up steam with everybody was in the stable. You had the Nation of Domination. You had Disciples of Apocalypse, Los Boricuas. When they had the stable that around that time, that's when shit started picking up. Because you remember, you had you still had Undertaker there, you still had Vader, you had the Hart Foundation, you had Ken Shamrock about to come through.
They could have gave Goldust started picking up.
D'Lo Brown.
Yeah. The only reason I was mentioning that was
D'Lo Brown. D'Lo Brown was further ahead. D'Lo Brown was like in like 98. That's when he started to go off.
The reason why I was mentioning that was WWF's answer to WCW, because WCW they had gotten more edgy and was and Vince saw that and he was like, we got to change it up. And like you could see him experimenting with certain acts like Goldust, very underrated act. Goldust was doing Attitude Era shit before anybody else. Diesel was another one. Diesel was like one of the first heels ever who was being cheered by the fans, even though that wasn't supposed to happen. Razor was another one. Like you could see Vince was like experimenting, but he would never go all in until like 96, 97. What really, really, really forced it was when Shawn Michaels was the champ. And I don't know if y'all remember, but he was the champ and he was the face, but then like the men didn't like Shawn Michaels. They booed him. The girls loved him. But the men.
Yeah, they was calling him gay. They kept they doing like a gay chant.
He posed for Playgirl. So that
my first ever WWF pay-per-view was a Survivor Series 96. I still got it on VHS. And I remember he fought Sid and New York was fucking booing Shawn out of the building.
Oh, hell yeah. You know that.
That's New York.
But yo, speaking of DX, I did not know Jim the Anvil Neidhart was down with DX.
No, he was very for like 5 seconds, but then he turned on him because China gave him a low blow in between the legs.
Yeah. I never knew that.
He disappeared. He left and he went to WCW, but he was in WCW very brief.
I was like, wait, hold on, what the fuck, Jim? And remember, Ravager and Rick Rude was still with them at that time also. So I'm like, yo, I ain't gonna lie. If Ravager and Rick Rude was healthy,
pop up on Raw and Nitro. He
but what if? But check that. What if this dude Ravager Rick Rude was still healthy, and Jim the Anvil Neidhart also? And then you bring the New Age Outlaws.
Actually, Rick Rude never wanted the title, so
I'm not saying nothing about him having a title. I'm talking about him being with DX.
nah, he didn't fit DX.
You don't think he fit DX?
Mm-mm.
I don't think he fit. Like even if he stayed with them and then went to
think he fit the
WCW,
first
he doesn't
version.
have that personality.
Yeah, he
I
wore the
think
suit
I
and
think
carried
that
the
he fit the
briefcase.
first version when it
But
was
the thing
just
is,
him,
when
Shawn,
Shawn
Triple
started
H, and
doing all
China.
Yeah, when Shawn started doing all that shit with like he pulled down his pants, Rick
Rick
Rude
Rude
just
just
proved
stood
that. I
there
remember,
like,
I remember
what
in the
the
background
hell?
in that shot where Rick Rude was actually saying, "No, stop it," and so see he didn't like it, and then when he popped on Nitro, he's saying he think it's wrong when somebody like Shawn Michaels when he was shooting, see, so and then that same night. You saw somebody come out there, Harvey Whippleman, come up there dressed as Rick Rude, and then Shawn Michaels knocked him down saying, "Well, it was easy to fill that role." So it was kind of like a firing back of almost shots from each other. So see, Rick
See,
Rude
that's
had
what big ups Malik, man. That's why I laugh when I go on Twitter, man. All these fans, man, all these fans on social media, man, they ain't ready, man. They would not last a week in the Monday Night Wars. They ain't ready, man. People take shots on
Yeah,
Twitter.
they'd be too
People take
sensitive.
shots on
They're
YouTube,
really
and people get
sensitive.
offended. This shit
Yeah.
happened every single fucking week in 96, 97,
Word.
98. They would
And
not
Shawn-
last a week.
Yo,
And
that
Shawn
thumbnail alone, that you got, Tove, they would have
Shawn
been
Michaels knew
outraged
he
by
was-
that.
Shawn Michaels knew he was hated, and he didn't give a damn. He was still a prick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because he was like, "You want to call me a faggot? Ask your moms."
Yeah, he didn't. He had no chill, and he had Vince McMahon wrapped around his finger.
Yep, and that was another problem. And the thing is, today he claims to be aborting a Christian. He ain't no more Christian than Jimmy Swaggart, who was caught with a prostitute twice, caught with his pants down.
Hey, don't do that. Don't do
But
that.
you know what?
John is born again.
Jesus hung around prostitutes
was good for
too,
him.
so you can't say he's not a Christian if he's with a prostitute.
Hey, I'll
Jesus
say
been around
this much.
prostitutes too.
I'll say this
cool,
much:
dude.
real or fake, being born again saved his life because he would have ended up with Sonny and he would be dead, just like Skip. And I hate to say it.
Well, Sonny might be dead soon. Who knows? But at least for now, she's in jail where she can't drive a car, get behind the wheel of a car.
I know, just like
she'll kill somebody else.
Yeah, fuck that bitch. I think she needs to serve 25 years.
I think she
and
deserves. I think
eat nothing but bologna sandwiches.
I think she does.
I won't give her a life. I won't give her a life. Like 25. You think she's gonna really survive 25?
You gotta remember though is that murderers who actually have premeditated murder get less.
You know what? He's right.
Yep.
That's the crazy part. That's the sick part.
Drunk driving. That's it.
Because if you're black and you get if you're black and get premeditated murder, you get in a chair, straight up.
The chair. Shoot, they
put
you to the firing squad.
The chair's not legal. The chair's not legal. The chair's not legal in every single state.
No, I think they even the Old Sparky is outlawed everywhere. I think.
Yeah, they says inhumane. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
if I was a politician,
unusual punishment.
I say death by stoning. Since you want to murder somebody, like
I think that's worse.
You're damn right. Come on,
I'm not saying that. Is wrong or whatever. I think the punishment should fit the crime. Personally.
Yeah, like a salt trap. Put them in a salt trap.
That's why I say stoning. You want to kill 5-10 people? Stone your ass.
Yeah, you know how brutal that is? This motherfucker just constantly stoning you until you bloody pulp.
Did you say something?
I'd say if you fuck up badly, you gotta get in the ring with Mike Tyson. Good luck.
Nah, Deontay Wilder.
Nah.
Him.
No.
Or Lennox Lewis, baby.
And you gotta have your hands tied behind your back.
Nah, you know what? They should be like this. You commit murder, you get in the ring with Haku.
But here's the thing, though. You got to be more specific. You got to be more specific, right? Because
if you commit capital murder, you got to get in the ring with Haku.
All right. Because murder comes in so many different forms. You know what I'm saying? Like you could be protecting yourself, or who knows? God forbid, you could be avenging a loved one, and that's what they need to. They need to make that a thing. When it comes to murder, there's different levels of murder. Murder should just be, oh, it don't matter. You murdered that person. No, motherfucker. He molested a 2-year-old girl or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or a child, male or female. Shouldn't that person get murdered?
Catholic priest. What?
Because if that person is not up out of here, either that or get locked away. If that's not the case, then that person's going to keep doing the same thing over and over and over, and more kids is going to be scarred. I didn't mean to stray away from wrestling. My bad. That's not even like me. Excuse me, y'all.
Oh, let's get back to wrestling.
Don't worry about it. Let's get back to
they need to arrest whoever's in control of Apple TV, because who the fuck told them they can have Yankee games on there? Because I can't watch.
No, we don't. No, look, let's go back to the rats. Let's go back to the rats. Speaking of streaming services, I was saying that AEW, they should get it or try to work towards getting a streaming service. What do you guys think?
I honestly don't want to look at some of their garbage matches. I'm gonna be honest with you.
They already have like shows like WWE that are coming out, so they're gonna get the streaming.
Yeah, that's the next big step. Is gonna be on HBO Max eventually.
Now,
I heard about that too. I heard about that.
No, the only question now would be: are they gonna add their pay-per-views like WWE does on their app? That's
what they should do.
They should do, yeah. Because look at this.
But here's the thing, though. Go ahead, my dude. Go ahead.
If AEW gets a streaming service, they could knock out Peacock, because Peacock wouldn't have a chance. Because people be
you're bugging.
Ain't no bugging.
You definitely bugging.
They can't knock out Peacock. Chicago PD.
Yes, they can. They can outsell. I'm talking about outselling Peacock.
Man, the only person that's going to get knocked out is Netflix, because they're not doing good right now. So, yeah.
Well, Netflix don't have a live streaming service though. That's
I know. That's why I said. That's why I said the only streaming service is going to get fucked if it happens is Netflix. Because every other service,
I hope not, because I'm a big fan of Cobra Kai. That's an awesome show. But
oh yeah,
Cobra Kai. I'm a big fan of Baki.
Look, man, I love Cobra
Kai.
Don't
ever say fuck Cobra Kai. Like, this is a pro Cobra Kai channel over here.
I'm sorry, I have not watched a single episode, and I don't.
You need to watch that shit. If you like Karate Kid, you need to watch all 4 seasons.
I've seen the Karate Kid movies. I've seen Mr. Miyagi, and I left it at that. I am not gonna watch the villain.
So you don't like the Karate Kid?
So you didn't like Mr. Miyagi?
No, I love Mr. Miyagi. I just feel like after
that's what I'm
talking
about. That's
after Karate Kid 2, they should have stopped.
You can watch Karate Kid 3 and Karate 2.
Karate Kid 3 wasn't too bad.
Yeah, it was. Like I said, the story of Cobra Kai takes place 30 years after that. Because, like I said, Daniel LaRusso is a successful car salesman now. Johnny Lawrence kind of hit the skids a little bit, but he relaunches Cobra Kai, and it goes from there.
Right.
Yeah, it's a real good storyline.
It's good. It's really good. It's really good.
I just find it funny that Kreese was in AEW. You know what I'm saying? To basically just be there. But cool. Kreese should be teaching it. Kreese should be teaching Tony Khan how to build stories, because Cobra Kai's story is hella good.
Yeah. Well, somebody needs to do something with Tony Khan, because I'm sorry, the product is falling apart.
Yes.
I won't say that.
It is.
You know why I'm gonna go that far? Because number one, the main thing is that where they have a show in town, those tickets is flying.
Yeah, because all the fans are marks, bro. Come on.
It's still money though. It's still business. They could book a venue and still sell it out. That's all that matters.
So you don't think WWE
no, hell no. WWE they just had to downsize their Money in the Bank pay-per-view venue. They went somewhere else because they couldn't fill the MGM grant.
Nah, because the fact is, Money in the Bank is not a major pay-per-view. It shouldn't be.
No. Here we go.
They gotta drop some of those pay-per-views.
The traditional Big Four is dead. Survivor Series has not been a big four since I was a teenager. And if you look at WWE,
it shouldn't have been a big four in the first place.
Right. But that's not a here nor there. But if you look at WWE, like the past decade, of all the other like B shows outside of Mania, Rumble, and SummerSlam, if you look at all the B shows like Hell in a Cell, No Mercy, and all the other stuff, Money in the Bank is clearly the pay-per-view that they put the most effort in. It has the most fan anticipation, and it's right before SummerSlam. So to me, Money in the Bank is their new big four, unofficially or not. The bottom line is
I'm gonna be real with you.
I think it should have stayed on WrestleMania.
They need to get rid of Hell in a Cell and
Money in the Bank was way more
popular.
It was way more popular on WrestleMania than it was as a pay-per-view, but it's not meant to be a pay-per-view.
The bottom line is that they had to move the venue because the product is not hot. It doesn't mean the company doesn't make money, but the product isn't hot right now.
Pay-per-view is not as hot as what they wanted.
How you can't be hot when you got superstars like Liv Morgan?
Please.
I'm playing.
I know you playing. Good God, Liv Morgan is not a draw. Just like Alexa Bliss is not a draw.
I can't stand Alexa Bliss. She has no talent.
I'm with you, brother, right there. Amen. Finally, somebody
she cannot wrestle. I want y'all to look at
lots of talent. Lots of talent. She's 5'2", still kicking down doors.
She's 5'2" of boredom. Come on, man.
Alexa Bliss. If you ever watch it, do you notice that she does not even know how to do a wrist rock?
She's great. She's great on the mic. She's great in the ring.
Behind closed doors.
No, she's not. All she do is kick people.
Behind closed doors.
She kick people while she's doing. She kicks the girl while they on the ground. So you mean to tell me that Alexa Bliss can get in a ring and keep up with Bayley? Are you serious?
Well, that's she can keep up. Well, okay. But it's like, if you're asking me, can she keep up with Bayley? Yes, she can keep up with Bayley.
No, she can't.
She's not over Bayley, but she can keep up with her in the ring.
She has no skills. She has no moves.
Right, no skills. The only skills she got is between
the Wait a minute. So you're telling me that her facial expressions in the middle of whenever she's in the middle of a storyline, you don't mean to tell me she doesn't have great acting skills? She has great promo skills. You don't mean to tell me she don't have great in-ring ability for what she's given? She's always fighting people who are bigger than her.
Right. Here you go, in-ring ability. I get kicked in my face. I got another one.
I'm just telling you, she's always fighting people who are always bigger than her because she's like the Rey Mysterio in her division. So I'm like,
that's an insult to compare.
Stupid, Scott.
This girl has no ring talent.
Correction.
She's sleeping with everybody. She's sleeping with everybody. She's probably giving it up to old Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon almost having a heart attack.
Yeah.
Now you're just making that up.
And you know she can suck a mean dick.
We don't know because we never got a dick sucked from her.
No, we know, but I'm pretty
sure. Like, damn.
I'm pretty sure Vince knows.
Wow, yo.
And also, all the performance center officials, because she's put in extra hours at the performance center.
Who are you talking about, as a matter of fact? Are you talking about Alexa Bliss again?
Yeah, I'm talking about Alexa
I ain't gonna lie. Yo, Malik.
She slept her way up there.
I think he got a low-key crush on Alexa Bliss, my dude.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
No.
You don't want to tell anybody.
No, I don't.
Like, you know damn well he has I bet you Eddie Money Malik has a Triple H action figure somewhere.
I don't think so. I'm
not gonna lie.
To me, the worst girl that's ever been.
It's like, why you always trying to refer? Hold on, Tove. Give me 1 second, Tove. Give me 1 second, Tove. I ain't gonna lie. I think why every time you attack Alexa Bliss, it's always in a sexual manner. You be like, fuck Alexa Bliss. No. I bet she sucks great cock.
That's all she's known for. She sleeps with the industry.
Look, it's been confirmed by people behind the scenes. They say they know for a fact that she slept her way to get her success. So she earned her.
Nobody. Who said that? Who said that? Nobody said that before.
She earned her.
What about AJ?
What
about AJ Lee?
The only thing that I have to say about this topic is the worst girl that WWE never pushed was Kelly Kelly. Kelly Kelly could not run the ropes to save her life.
Marie can't run the ropes.
Who?
Kelly was worse, bro. Eva Marie was never pushed. Eva Marie was never pushed as a champion. Kelly was like a multiple-time Divas
there
champion.
is no
She was
worse
ass.
wrestler than Cameron. She was
Hold
the
on.
worst
Back
of
when
them all.
No. I'm talking about girls that were actually pushed and were given belts. That's why to me Kelly's the worst. She was no
I'm
good.
sorry, the Divas title was
Kelly
not a
because
belt.
Eva Marie
I'm
was just
sorry.
trash.
Wait, hold on,
That was not a belt.
wait, hold on, y'all. Hold on. First I want Malik to talk, and then Malik, I want Toph to go after you.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Here's the thing, though. Both Kelly and Eva Marie are in the same boat. Eva Marie was even worse because Eva Marie was just straight trash. I mean, she had just like Kelly. She had all these looks, but she could wrestle worse shit because both of them are just the same level as Alexa Bliss. So and Eva Marie,
no, they're not.
Yeah, they are. She couldn't talk. She had and then all red.
You were right about everything until you mentioned Alexa Bliss. Hold on, Snugs. Let him finish. Hold on.
I'm just saying. Look at Eva Marie's second run. She came back with this fat bitch Dewdrop, and was paired with her. And you see how her career turned out. You know, and that trying to tag her up with Nikki Ash. That's a career killer. And see, it is Eva Marie got released for the second time. So I guess the evolution wasn't working. It's just like it didn't work the first time. Already everything.
No, see, you circling around what I was saying. Like, why are you always attacking Alexa Bliss in a sexual manner?
Because she can't wrestle and she just gave it up to get it. It's not to say Kelly hooked up with everybody backstage, not just Vince. She hooked up with Randy Orton.
She was with Mike Knox.
Mike Knox, yeah. He was first, but I said Batista got a piece. Randy Orton got a piece.
How do you know this? This Malik's voice. This his opinions.
Look,
the council roundtable does not reflect the opinions of Malik X.
Randy Orton even said it how she hooked up, so she couldn't wrestle. And I'm pretty sure Eva Marie gave it up to Vince and whoever.
Let me mute this dude, Malik. Malik doing the most. Let me mute this mic real quick.
I think Malik's upset because he offered Alexa $50 for a rim job and she said no.
I don't think.
Hold on, Malik. Let Toph go. Go ahead, Toph.
All I was saying was I was talking about girls that have actually been pushed and actually had like titles consistently and main events and stuff. So for me, Kelly's the worst. I'm not an Alexa Bliss fan, but I will say this: she can cut a promo. She's good at promos. She has a good stage presence. I don't really care for her in the ring. She does have facial expressions, and Vince loves that.
That's better not be like the other guy, Mr. Liquor Store Man.
Right. That's why Asuka has a job because, typically speaking, Japanese talent, they don't do well in WWE, but Asuka has great facial expressions. So even though
Asuka's also English, hot as hell. Come on now. That's why they want Asuka.
No, some real shit, like, especially me as an artist, and, you do music videos and stuff like that. That's always been a thing as an entertainer. Your facial expressions really go far. Look at Al Bundy. Al Bundy was known for his facial expressions.
Oh yeah,
it means a lot when you can tell a story with your face.
Yeah.
Like you without you even saying a word, you can tell a story.
What story is Alexa Bliss telling?
Really?
Go watch her.
Say what you want about Alexa Bliss, but Cameron takes the cake fucking.
Yeah. She's like, I think she's like the worst wrestler.
What Malik is talking about the Sasha Banks heat. But see, the thing about it was Sasha never elaborated on what the heat was about. So because of the Sasha Banks heat, fans have come to their own conclusions on what it is about. We'll never know. Maybe when Sasha gets fired, finally, maybe she'll do a fucking Talk as Jericho and speak all. Until then, I don't know.
Yeah, look,
so
what Vince is gonna do when it comes to those two. He's gonna make sure they get ice cold, then release them from their contract.
Man,
they bubbling right now. They bubbling. He can like, nah, I'm not gonna release y'all right now. Even though it ain't gonna lie. Even though you know what I'm saying, they did what they did. I think it was silly for what they did because, especially when it comes to Naomi, it was so close for her contract to be done. Maybe she should have just ride it out. I understand why she did what she did, but it just makes her look crazy because, like, yo, damn, your contract would have been almost done,
You know
and
what?
you wouldn't have to worry about that shit no more. Just don't re-sign.
The hell with
And you
it.
can still
Let
be getting
Naomi
paid.
go home, have a baby with Jimmy Uso,
Yeah.
call it a day. This is a
I didn't even
perfect
know.
time.
Yeah, she don't need the bread. She don't.
Yes,
I
look, as
didn't
far as
know
Sasha
Jimmy
Banks,
Uso was a Johnny Cash fan. Walk the line. Yeah, that's cool.
no, for
Jimmy
Sasha
Uso.
Yeah.
Get
Banks,
out of
I
here.
thought
He liked to party.
He like the party. He's Mr.
DUI.
DUI.
If you want to be with
Well,
me, you gotta have a
other than
DUI.
that, you know what I mean. Like you said, walk the fine line. You know what I mean. But like
No,
the
walk the
party
line.
more.
That's Johnny Cash song. Walk the
No,
line.
Yeah.
so you don't. You know the line. You don't
Yeah,
know.
I know.
Yo,
Yeah,
cuz you
Cookie.
know what I'm talking
Yes, I
about.
know.
Walking the
Yeah.
Yeah,
line.
yeah. I don't think he like the
Or
nose candy. Nah. That's
But
more Jeff
anyway,
Hardy.
Sandman, what's going on with the streaming service thing? Because I had to go for a second there. Was what's happening is TK is in this. He's in the process of setting up whatever the fuck he wants to do for Ring of Honor, and what he wants to do is once this thing takes off, he wants to have it all on HBO Max. So he wants to put all the Ring of Honor stuff on there, all their current AEW stuff on there, and of
Nice.
course the other thing they got to work out is are they going to go the Disney Plus route? So for those that don't have Disney Plus, you can subscribe to Disney Plus, but whenever they drop a new movie, you still have to pay to watch it, even though you're already fucking subscribed, which is just fucking
Yeah.
bullshit because it's Disney. So the way it is for Peacock is if you get Peacock, you don't got to pay extra money to watch WWE pay-per-view. And that's
No,
not
you
a
don't. No.
WWE decision. That's a Peacock decision. So if they're able to get AEW on HBO Max or whatever streaming service, they got to figure out like, okay, so if an AEW pay-per-view is on the streaming service, do you pay extra for it or do you just get it free of charge? And that's not going to be on TK. That's going to be on the Suits, at Warner and all those guys. So all that shit is very complicated and it takes a while to work out. But if I could give you a date, I would probably say you can expect them to announce the streaming service probably by like the end of this year or sometime next year. But yeah, they'll get it eventually. I mean, you got to have a streaming service.
And I
do
want them to
something
get it.
Just do something like every month there's no pay-per-view. It's like $7.99 a month. Pay-per-view month is like $19.99 a month or something,
Right.
Something like that.
Well, why they
And I
gonna
want
do
them to-
that?
I want them to get it.
They already getting $50 for a pay-per-view. That formula ain't gonna change.
Remember, isn't it 60? I thought it was more than 50. Isn't it 60?
$49.99.
I mean,
Another thing too about AEW that a lot of folks don't know about, and what happened was COVID absolutely killed it. There's that live event that they did in Daly's Place that we've never seen because of it wasn't taped. Right before COVID, TK was considering giving AEW a live event schedule, and the plan is that they were going to have one live event in whatever city they were in that week. So not 2 or 3 or 4, just one. And the plan was that they were going to not have dark or dark elevation. They were just going to have live events, and the live events were going to be for all the people that don't get TV time as a way to improve. But then COVID happened, and everything got shut down. So then once they finally started doing shows again, I guess he just forgot it or just figured, I won't do it,
So who watches Nobody watch AEW Dark. Nobody.
No.
Hey, you'd be surprised, man.
Somebody
watches it.
You know what it is? It's something like if you cooking dinner or you in the kitchen cooking or whatever. I watch it when I'm cooking dinner. It'll be like in the background playing.
No, man.
If the chicks are wrestling, I watch it. I got to yank on my crank once in a while.
But you need those shows,
sorry.
man.
I'll be stuffing my turkey
You need
before I
those
watch
shows,
that.
though, Scotty. You need those shows. You need shows like Velocity, Sunday Night Heat, Saturday Night Superstars, because you got to give those young guys and young girls they're not ready for TV, but they got to perform somewhere to get the experience. And so
I do agree. I do agree.
Velocity, man.
So I guess the buy rate so far is 155,000 for Double or Nothing. That's the early estimate, which is like 7.9 million. So it's not bad.
Yeah.
Shit, but anyways, I'm about to shut down shop. As always, you dudes are fucking awesome. I always appreciate you guys for pulling up. Make sure you hit the thumbs up too. And I'm gonna enjoy myself, man. Like it's seeming that the crowd is gonna be stacked. It's gonna be anarchy when I go to this next Wednesday's Dynamite. I can't fucking wait.
You
You
gonna be
already
there live?
know. Yeah, you already know I might end up going live. You know what I'm saying? And
I got a
can't
feeling
wait.
that blood and guts in Detroit, Kevin Nash is going to show up and pull a quad during the match. He's going to show
Hey,
up.
Sandman,
Why
do
should
me a
he even
favor.
be there?
I don't know. It's Detroit.
Sandman, do me a favor. Do me a favor, Sandman. When you go to the show, bring a sign that says Scorpio Sky is a PS5 scalper. Fuck that guy.
He's gonna have to also bring a.
That's a big
He's gonna
ass
have to
sign.
also. Yeah, he's gonna have to also bring an alarm clock because I'm pretty sure every single AEW chair comes with like a pillow and like a blanket.
That's Raw and Monday. That's Monday night. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna bring it. I'm definitely gonna have my Brody Lee Forever shirt on, representing the Dark Order. Got my Brody Lee shirt on. You know what I'm saying? So definitely gonna rep that. And I can't wait, man. I know it should be a real good show, especially since you said there's gonna be a battle royal for the new contender to go up against the number one contender. So that's one thing that we can look forward to.
Yeah.
We could also start watching it on Wednesday and look for Sandman in the crowd on TV. Like, oh my God, it's Sandman.
I should have some decent seats.
Yeah, wait. Yeah, we'll see.
I'm gonna be live too. I'm gonna be live also. So I'll let y'all gonna see where I'm at. I have real decent seats.
You better not go live. You better not go live at the fucking arena because I'm pretty sure instead of giving your YouTube strike, they're just gonna strike you at your seat. Like they gonna
escort me out the stadium.
Hey, Sandman, take a sign and paint on it. What's up to the Wrestling Council? Make a sign and so we can see you.
I saw a thing today.
Yeah, he definitely got a point. Just shout out
to
the Wrestling Council.
clip. Some guy posted a clip from Double or Nothing. They shut down his podcast permanently.
Wow.
Yeah.
But I was there from before. Like I had posted it on my Instagram.
But you know what's crazy?
When Pac and Kenny Omega had that Iron Man match, I was there for that.
Yeah, that table spot. That was cool.
Yeah.
I saw somebody on TikTok do the same thing where they said that AEW took down their TikTok channel, so they made a new one until they became a WWE fan.
There we go. Yeah.
It's fun, man. It's a real fun show, man. Like I said, the only reason why I criticize anything when it comes to wrestling, movies, what may have you, is because it's a legitimate gripe. I want to be entertained. If I don't give a fuck, I won't say nothing about it at all. Period. I really like AEW a lot. I do. I just think that they could be so much better if they gave a fuck about the casuals. You know what I'm saying? I'm somewhat of a casual because I don't know shit about no NJPW. You can't sit there and be like, "Oh, yo, here comes this guy, Hakuroso Pupuputu. He's the guy that came out and just headbutted a bullet in NJPW. I don't give a fuck. I don't know this dude. Make me care."
Yo,
like what MJF was talking about. MJF said the same thing. Motherfuckers be pretending like that they watch NJPW. Cut the shit.
Hey, yo, before we go, I just realized Hell in a Cell's this weekend. We never mentioned it once. Jeez.
What are you talking about?
Before we go, I just wanted to make sure y'all was able to hear me too, man, because I'm having technical difficulties, man. I just hope everybody was able to. I was able to hear you guys. You guys sounded real clear, but I've been having
SmackDown was great.
You guys said what?
SmackDown was great.
SmackDown was great. Okay.
Yeah, Natalia's challenging Ronda.
So you just want to keep watching that match over and over?
What, Natalya versus Ronda?
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind seeing that match. It's new. It's something new.
No, it is not. You don't want. Get the fuck out of here, Snow. Anyways, I fuck with you, my dude, but you need to stop capping. You know damn well you don't watch that shit. You just trolling. You know damn well they fought from before. More than once.
Natalya versus Ronda.
Stop the trolling.
It looks like it's a good match because like people thought it was gonna be Raquel and it's Natalia.
Nobody didn't want neither of them. Who the
Really?
fuck want like the fuck? What? Why does Raquel Rodriguez even? You know what? I'm not gonna go there. It's not even worth it. Anyways, yo, join me for you already know the 30th episode next week. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, I have some surprises. I'm gonna keep y'all up to date, and we're gonna keep talking about the old fashioned wrestling, B. You know what? I might fuck around, go live for the 30th episode of the Council Roundtable within AEW Dynamite. That might be the 30th episode. Why not? That's gonna be the special episode.
Should have been a WWE event.
All right. Peace out, motherfuckers.
Yeah. Did he end the live?